about politics, and you're just supposed to come in and pray and sing and walk out the door and go home, and not knowing that those folks downtown in those seats that's making decisions for us are the politicians. And we have an obligation as a community. If we don't like something, we have a right to say something. Amen. Yeah. But in this society today, it's not like that. You're not supposed to say anything when something is wrong. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to just go along to get along and shut up. Mm-hmm. But that's not how we roll. Your leadership, myself and some Magoo and Brown Berets and Mappa, and all of us had a united front going into City Hall. Mm-hmm. And as I went in there, it was interesting how the chief of police, as I spoke to him, that he needs to be careful. How many of you know to tell the chief of police he needs to be careful? And I said, you know, Chief, I says, you are allowing people to use you for political reasons. And he said, what are you talking about, Harris? I said, in 2009, I said, you stood up in this city and supported a politician calling us terrorists, black people. And he said, well, what do you said, no, I kind of remember it, but I didn't say it. I said, you didn't say it, but you supported it. Because you didn't retract that who stood there and said it that you were standing next to, grinning and laughing after you made the statement, is now why black kids now are being shot in the head. And he says, well, he started now. Because he never thought that I would have sense enough in the right setting to let him know that I didn't appreciate that. See, that's what leadership is about. It's not about just going along and everything is good. It's about questioning things that are not right. Mm-hmm. And as we ask them, would you partner with us so that we can bring the community to you, so that you can hear from the horse's mouth about how they're being treated? He said, oh no, I'm not going to go to a meeting like that with a whole bunch of people there. I said, but wait a minute, you represent the whole city. How are you going to dictate who comes and who don't come? He said, I said, well, tell me how many people you feel should come, how, the large number and the least number. He said, well, about 30. About 30 people, and I don't want the media there. I said, wow. I said, Chief, you kind of sound like a dictator here now. Yeah. I said, this is our community. Mm-hmm. We pay your salary. We pay your retirement. We pay your house number. We pay for your children to go to college. And you gonna tell us how many people to come who's being oppressed and abused? I was born at night, but not last night. Huh? I don't have stupid stacked on top of my head here. And then the city manager, bless his heart, he said, well, Reverend Harris, he says, you know, there's many people in your community talk about they're the community leaders. I never did say I was a community leader and that I represent everyone in our community. I said we want to partner with you so that you can hear the concern of the community. But you see how people twisted and turning and for their self-benefit? Mm-hmm. They're not concerned about the quality of life of us. No. But then when we say, well, let's work together, he's all, no, we can work together, but I'm going to dictate how we work. That's the mindset of this community. It's the same when we're further unified. We said we want to partner with you. Well, no, we're going to dictate the agenda. No, you can't. That's not partnering. This is not Hitler days. And I don't don't really think that we really understand the enemy is what he looked like. Because he says, well, hey, and then my brother, bless his heart, Deputy Chief Foster. It's sad when we as black men lose our manhood and our integrity and our character. It's sad.
Yes, sir.
It's sad when I see people patting people on the head. Huh? Be a good little boy.
Yeah.
Huh? Everywhere he go, he following God. No self-made. And you supposed to be black representing us. Black on the outside. Let me leave that alone.
Something else on the inside.
My point is, family, is that you don't understand